नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिने इति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय। राधारमण हरि गोविंद जय जय राधारमण हरि गोविंद जय जय राधारमण हरि गोविंद जय जय। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। जय राधा गिरधारी जय राधा गिरधारी जय राधा गोपीनाथ जय राधा गोपीनाथ जय राधा गोपीनाथ जय राधा रस बिहारी जय राधा मदन मोहन राधा मदन मोहन राधा जय राधा मदन मोहन राधा मदन मोहन राधा जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेवा जय सुभद्रा जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेवा जय सुभद्रा जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भव तुम्हें जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भव तुम्हें जय जय गुरुदेव 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 निताई गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताई गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल बोलो शिल प्रभुपाद की जय बोलो हरि नाम संकीर्तन की जय शिल प्रभुपाद की जय निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदनंदन व्रज जनरंजन यशोदनंदन व्रज जनरंजन यमुना तीरवनचारी यमुना तीरवनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ 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 नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयम् उदीरयेत। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया। भगवतीम् उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी। ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च। श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगना रघुनाथान्वितां तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं सहगना श्रीविशाखान्वितां च। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकाकांत राधाकांत नमस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा। Welcome everyone in Bhagavad Geeta class. Thank you for participating. So last time we have seen till 6.29. 6.28 we have seen. Today we will see from to 6.29. So 6.28 is युञ्जनेवं सदात्मानं योगी विगत कल्मषः सुखेन ब्रह्म संपर्शम अत्यंतं सुखम अश्नुते. So, thus the self-controlled yogi, constantly engaged in yoga practice, becomes free from all material contamination and achieves the highest stage of perfect happiness in transcendental loving service to the Lord. So, the one who is fixed in transcendental service can only serve Lord Krishna. So, we have seen the difference between soul and super soul. So, what is soul and what is super soul? So, super soul is a part and particle of super soul. Super soul is Vibhu and soul is Anu. Soul is Jivatma, super soul is Paramatma. Soul is present in individual body, whereas super soul is present in every body. Okay. So that is the main difference between soul and super soul. So today we will see from 6.29 Dhyan Yoga, chapter 6, 29th verse. Sarvabhutastham atmanam sarvabhutani chatmani ikshate yoga yuktatma sarvatra samadarshanaha. A true yogi observes me in all beings and also sees every being in me. Indeed, the self-realized person sees me, the same Supreme Lord, everywhere. So the one who is self-realized can see me everywhere, in every living entity, in every human being and everywhere. So Lord Krishna is saying that Sarvabhutam Sarvabhutastham Atmanam. So I am there in everybody. So Krishna conscious yogi, devotee, is the perfect seer. Why? Why he is a perfect seer? Because he sees Krishna, the Supreme, in everyone's heart as super soul. Krishna is super soul, and we as individual body, in individual body, soul is present. So with soul there is super soul. As we have seen one example of two birds sitting are on the same branch of a tree. Okay. Same way in the heart, soul and super soul both are sitting together. So soul is acting and super soul is watching, keeping a watch on the action of soul. Okay. So a devotee is a perfect seer. Why? Because he sees Krishna, the Supreme, in everyone's heart as super soul, as it is mentioned in Bhagavad Gita 18.61. Ishvara Sarva Bhutanam. And thus he appreciates the supreme neutrality of the Lord. So a devotee always have faith on Krishna. Why? Because Krishna as super soul is present in everyone's body. Krishna is a Paramatma and soul is Jivatma. So soul is present in individual body and super soul is present in everyone's body. So soul and super soul both resides together in the heart. What is the vision of equality? Is perfect. How? Why? Because sees equally, because he sees all living entities, because he has faith on Krishna. He has faith on Krishna and he is a devotee of Krishna. He is already involved in the devotional service. So he sees equally because he sees all living entities, although in different situations according to the results of fruity work. In all circumstances, remain as the servant of God. Okay, so devotee considers himself as servant of the Supreme Lord Krishna. Dasanudas, Dasanudas, Dasanudas. So we all have to consider ourselves eternal servitor of the Lord. So what is our eternal business? What is our eternal action? That we should all serve unto the lotus feet of Krishna. That is our duty. That is our eternal duty. Our eternal duty is not to feed the stomach. Our eternal duty is to serve the Supreme Lord Krishna. In material, external energy, one serves material senses. In spiritual, internal energy, one serves the Supreme Lord. So there are two energies, external energy and internal energy. In external energy is the material world. In material world, they serve their material senses. And there is internal energy, that is known as spiritual energy. So spiritual energy, in spiritual energy, they serve Lord Krishna. So there are two kinds of energy. In material world, in material energy, they serve material world, and in internal energy, they serve Supreme Lord Krishna. Okay. So this is the 6.29. Then 6.30. So 6.30. Yo mam pashyati sarvatra sarvam cha mai pashyati tasyaham na pranashyami sachame na pranashyati. For one who sees me everywhere and sees everything in me, I am never lost, nor is he ever lost me. So who can do this? Only devotee can do this. Because devotees have faith on Krishna. So devotees can see me everywhere, in everyone's heart. And in everyone's heart, I am present. If the devotee has understanding like this, so such kind of devotee is never lost to me. He never lose me and I never lose him. Okay, so this is the kind of reciprocation that Krishna has for the devotee. Okay, that is discussed in Dhyan Yoga, text 30. Results of perfection in yoga. What is the result of perfection? Perfection means what? Perfection means you are close to Krishna. You are close to your goal. That is called perfection. Otherwise, it is not perfection. If you are doing something which is not helping you to reach the goal, near the goal, towards the goal, then it is not a perfect. It is not a perfection. Okay. So what is the result of perfection in yoga? Result of perfection in yoga is to achieve Krishna. A yogi in perfection, what is the vision of a yogi? He sees the Lord everywhere. There are two things. He sees the Lord everywhere. What is the vision of a perfect yogi? That he sees Lord everywhere and he sees everything in Lord. He sees Lord everywhere and he sees everything in Lord. So the entire material world, spiritual world is present inside Lord Krishna. So this everything is part and parcel of Lord Krishna. Everything resides in Krishna. Okay, a yogi in perfection, this is the vision. And what is the result? Lord is never lost to him. If such understanding, what is the understanding? Lord is everywhere present and Lord, he sees Lord in everyone. In everything he sees Lord. Then if this is the understanding, Lord is never lost to him. Because he can see Lord everywhere and he sees that Lord is present in everyone's heart also. This is the understanding. Means for him, Lord is never lost. If this is the understanding, he is never lost to the Lord. Okay? Okay, so this indicates relationship. I will not forget Krishna and Krishna will not forget me. You will not forget Krishna and Krishna will never forget you. He will not forget Krishna and Krishna will never forget him. Okay, so this is the relationship and this relationship is known as transcendental relationship. Never loses the sight of Supreme Lord and never falls from the path of yoga. If you never forget Krishna, you will never fall down. So if you are suffering, this suffering indicates people have forgotten the relationship between Krishna and living entities. If you remember this always, that I am for Krishna and Krishna is for me, you will never suffer. You may get small suffering or small kind of any pain, but that will not hamper you. Because of that, your mind will not be contaminated. You will understand this is the mercy of Lord. If you understand that this is the mercy of Lord, then what happens? You will never lose Lord and Lord will never lose you. So what you have to do? You have to do only one thing. Chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and remember Lord always. Shravanam and Kirtanam. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vandanam, Sakyam, Archanam, Vandanam. Okay, so there are 9 kinds of bhakti. Okay, so we will discuss in some other verses. Okay, so never loses the sight of Supreme Lord and never falls from the path of yoga. Now, sees Lord Krishna everywhere and he sees everything in Krishna. See how beautiful the relationship is. He sees Lord Krishna everywhere and he sees everything in Krishna. How a Krishna conscious person fulfills the vision of a perfect yogi? The process of Krishna consciousness. The process of Krishna consciousness. Krishna consciousness is the development of love for Krishna. How you can remember Krishna? When you love Krishna. Krishna is present in everyone's heart, in every living entity. In every atom, he is present. Wherever there is energy, Krishna is there. So Krishna is an energy. Okay, so Krishna is energetic of energy. So energy is useless without energetic. So Krishna is energetic and the Krishna has the energy which has given to us. So we are utilizing this energy for our daily purpose, for chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, for performing the different tasks. So because of energy we are able to do this. But Krishna is the source of that energy. The one who is source is known as energetic. So Krishna is energetic of the energy. So from energetic we are getting the energy and that's why we are performing something. Okay, so Krishna is the development of love of Krishna. Reference in Brahma Samhita 5.38. Premanjana Churit. In 5.38. Premanjana Churit Bhakti Vilochanena Santah Sadeva Hridayeshu Vilokayanti Yamashama Sundaram Achintya Guna Swarupam Govindam Adipurusam Tamaham Bhajami. Okay, so I worship the primal Lord Govinda, who is always seen by the devotee, whose eyes are anointed with the pulp of love. He is seen in his eternal form of Shyama Sundar, situated within the heart of the devotee. So Krishna is present. Wherever devotee is there, Krishna is there. One thing is 101% sure. Wherever there is a devotee, a true devotee performing devotional service, Krishna is there. So sometimes people ask, what is the where Krishna resides? So Krishna resides in the heart of a devotee. If devotee walks, Krishna walks. Devotee always thinks about Krishna. Okay, so Krishna says, the one who remembers me, I always remember him. I never forget him. If you never forget me, I will never forget you. So it is the position transcendental even to the material liberation. An intimate relationship between the Lord and the devotee exists. In that stage, the living entity can never be annihilated, nor is the personality of Godhead ever out of the sight of the devotee. Devotee never forget Krishna. That is the beauty. Devotees never forget Krishna. And Krishna never forgets devotee. To merge in Krishna is spiritual annihilation. What is spiritual annihilation? To merge in Krishna consciousness. In Krishna consciousness, the devotee becomes one with Krishna in the sense that Krishna becomes everything for the devotee and the devotee becomes full in loving Krishna. So whatever devotee desires, Krishna fulfills. Even if there is non-devotee, he is getting the result of his action. It is the mercy of Krishna. If you worship Shiv Shankar and you get some result, it is the mercy of Lord Krishna only that you are getting the result. These demigods like Shankara, Brahma, they are the topmost devotees, they are topmost Vaishnavas. they never take any credit. They give all credit to Vishnu. They give all credit to Krishna. So Krishna, it is the Krishna only who fulfills your desires. So this is the proper understanding. Even if you get some fruits from other demigods, but demigods, they never take any credit. We are getting the result indirectly from the Supreme Lord Krishna. This is the proper understanding. Okay, so the devotee becomes one with Krishna in the sense that Krishna becomes everything for the devotee and the devotee becomes full in loving Krishna. The devotees have understood the relationship between Krishna and the devotee, between Krishna and the living entities. Okay, then sees Lord Krishna everywhere and he sees everything in Krishna. Basic principle of Krishna consciousness is nothing can exist without Krishna, and Krishna is the Lord of everything. This lordship behavior is there in Krishna. That's why in material world living entities always want to lord over the material things. So this lordship property attribute is there in Krishna. Why? Because Krishna is the Lord of everything. Everything resides in Krishna. Krishna is the owner of everything. Krishna is the Supreme Person. Krishna is the Supreme Controller. Krishna is the Supreme Proprietor. Krishna is the Supreme Controller. He possessed all five opulences: name, fame, wealth, strength, everything. He is a perfect renunciant. No yogi is better than Krishna. Krishna is the Param Yogi. Krishna is the Param Yogi. Okay? So Krishna possesses all five opulences. The devotee becomes one in the sense that Krishna becomes everything for the devotee. And the devotee becomes full in loving Krishna. So while seeing all separate manifestations of material nature, he is conscious of Krishna, knowing that everything is a manifestation of Krishna's energy. Whatever energy we are seeing in the material world, it is the manifestation of Krishna. Krishna is the source of that energy. Why? Krishna is energetic. Energy is getting energy from energetic. So, energy is connected to energy. Soul is connected to Supersoul. Jivatma is connected to Paramatma. So, we have to understand this relationship between Krishna and living entities. Supersoul and soul. So, Krishna is Supersoul and soul is Jivatma, living entities. So, soul resides in Jivatma and Supersoul resides in Paramatma. Okay, so this is the 6.30. Now we will see 6.31. Realizes Krishna in 6.31, we will see realizes Krishna as origin of Supersoul, worships and serves him in all circumstances. So once you understand this, that Krishna is the source of everything, you will start worshipping Krishna. Because no one is better than Krishna. Krishna is the Param Yogi. Krishna is the Supreme Person. Krishna is the Supreme Controller. So when you understand this, then you will start automatically worshipping Krishna. Okay, so what is the 6.31? सर्वभूत स्थितं यो मां भजति एकत्वम् आस्थितः सर्वथा वर्तमानोऽपि सा योगी मयि वर्तते. सर्वभूत स्थितं यो मां भजति एकत्वम् आस्थितः सर्वथा वर्तमानोऽपि सा योगी मयि वर्तते. Such a yogi who engages in the worshipful service of the Supersoul, knowing that I and the Supersoul are one, remains always in me in all circumstances. If you understand that Krishna and the Supersoul is same thing, one and the same thing, Krishna and Supersoul is same, Paramatma is same, Vishnu is same. If this is the understanding, in that circumstance, always remains in all the circumstances. Such a yogi who engages in the worshipful service of the Supersoul, knowing that I and the Supersoul are one. So realizes Krishna as origin of Supersoul. So Krishna is the origin of Supersoul. If you understand this, if a devotee understands this, or if you understand this, then you become a devotee. And if you become a devotee, you will automatically start worshipping Krishna. And in all circumstances, he will serve me. A devotee will serve him, if this is the understanding. So one sees within himself the plenary position of Krishna as Vishnu, with 4 hands, holding conchshell, wheel, club and lotus flower. So these are the 4 things which are there in Vishnu, 4 hands, holding conchshell, wheel, club and lotus flower. So how a yogi sees the Supersoul? The yogi should know that Vishnu is non-different from Krishna, who is present as Supersoul in everyone's heart. So you can say Krishna as Supersoul present in heart. You can say Vishnu as Supersoul present in heart, one and the same thing. So this is the understanding of a true yogi. And if you understand this, this is the cause of perfection. If you understand the relationship between living entity and Krishna, then you become perfect yogi. There is no difference between the innumerable super souls present in the innumerable hearts of living entities. Although it appears there are innumerable living entities, and Krishna is present in innumerable hearts. It doesn't mean Krishna is many, Krishna is only one. At the same time, he is present in Goloka Vrindavan Dham, same Krishna is present in your heart as Supersoul. There are so many living entities. It doesn't mean there are so many Krishnas. Krishna is only one. He can reside in Golok Vrindavan Dham, at the same time he can reside in your heart also, in innumerable hearts. Okay? So this is the basic understanding of a perfect yogi and a perfect devotee. So Krishna is present in spiritual world, Krishna is present in Vaikuntha planets. So you can see when you are working, if you are suppose you are working in kitchen, you are serving for Krishna. I am preparing meal for Krishna. So when you prepare food, meal, you first offer it to Krishna. Then it becomes Mahaprasad. Then everyone in your family can take it, this Mahaprasadam. So if you are taking Mahaprasadam, that is also you are taking Krishna from your mouth. If you are chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, if you are chanting from your mouth and listening from your ear, this is the best way to concentrate. If you speak something and you listen at the same time, that is the best concentration. So when you chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, there are chances that your mind is flickering, wandering here and there like anything. So what you can do? You can chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and you can listen through your own eyes. Okay? So Shravanam and Kirtanam, both the things are required. Okay? So Srila Prabhupada used to say that chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and be happy. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So what you have to do? You have to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and listen through your ears. That's all. Not more than that. And this Kalyug Keval Naam Adhara. In this Kalyuga, only chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra is important. You have to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. You have to, don't go for any other things, any other sacrifice, any other yajna, any other austerities. Be away from this. Just chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. You can chant 24 hours a day into 365 days. You will never get bored. If you do a certain task, or if you take chant any other name other than Hare Krishna Mahamantra, what do you think? You cannot chant it more number of times, because you will start get boring. You are a human being. But when you start chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, what is the beauty of Hare Krishna Mahamantra? You chant many times. 7 into 24 into 365 days, Hare Krishna Mahamantra. You will never get bored. You will desire to chant more. This is the magic of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Srila Prabhupada used to say that chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and be happy. You can chant as many times you can. So Srila Prabhupada has given us some concession. We can chant 16 rounds every day. Okay? So initially you can start from 1 round, 2 round, 3 round. Slowly you can reach to 16 rounds. So it is not compulsory that from day 1 you can start chanting 16 rounds. It is better if you can do that. But you can start from 1 round, 2 round, 3 round. You can increase day by day. Okay? So it's up to your capacity. But chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and be happy. So Krishna conscious yogi devotee, what is the action? If you are playing with your child, chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. If you are discussing with your some colleague, devotee, discuss about Krishna. What do you mean by discussing about Krishna? It means whatever action you are taking, it should be offered first to Krishna. So it should be selfless. The result of that particular thing should not belong to you. Whenever you get result, you should first offer it to Krishna. That is called perfect devotional service. Okay? It means what? You are doing everything for Krishna. Everything for Krishna, everything in Krishna. Okay, so actions of yogi in Krishna consciousness, even though he may be engaged in various activities in material world, remains always situated in Krishna. Whatever activity you are doing in material world, it will not touch you, it will not affect you. Why? Because you are doing it for Krishna. It is the mercy of Krishna that I have been assigned this task by Krishna. So I am doing it for Krishna. So whatever result I get out of this, I will offer it to for Krishna. That is the perfect understanding. Reference in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu 1.2.187. Nikhilashva api. A devotee acting in Krishna consciousness is already liberated. If you chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, you are already liberated. If you understand the relationship between soul and supersoul, you are already liberated. Okay, so reference in Narad Pancharat. Dikkaladi anavachinne Krishne cheto vidhaya cha tanmayo bhavati chipram jivo brahmani yojayet. By concentrating one's attention on the transcendental form of Krishna, who is all pervading and beyond time and space, one becomes absorbed in thinking of Krishna and then attains the happy state of transcendental association with him. Okay? So your every activity should belong to Krishna. Reference in Narad Pancharatra, Dikkaladi, that we have seen. Concentrating one's attention on the transcendental form of Krishna, who is all pervading. Krishna is pervading everywhere and beyond time and space. This material nature, this material world never affect Krishna. Although Krishna is present on the earth planet, but material thing, material senses was not affecting Krishna. One becomes absorbed in thinking of Krishna, and then one attains the happy state of transcendental association with Krishna. So, if you think about Krishna, you will get association of Krishna. Krishna conscious yogi devotee, there is no difference between a Krishna conscious devotee engaged in transcendental service of Krishna and a perfect yogi engaged in meditation on the Supersoul. Why? Because Supersoul and Krishna is same. If you are chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, you are remembering Krishna. If you are concentrating on Krishna in yoga, you are also in Krishna consciousness. So, whatever activity you are doing, the ultimate goal is Krishna. Krishna consciousness is the highest stage of trance in yoga practice. If you think about Krishna, you are already in trance, samadhi. If you chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra dedicatedly, you are chanting Hare Krishna Mantra and you are hearing it at the same time, you are in samadhi. Understanding that Krishna is present as Paramatma in everyone's heart and Vishnu is non-different from Krishna makes the yoga faultless. If you are a perfect yogi, you understand that Krishna, Supersoul, Vishnu, these are all same. These are all name of Krishna only. So, reference in Gopal Tapani Upanishad. This confirms that the inconceivable potency of the Lord, although the Lord is one, He is present in innumerable heart as many. Krishna is only one, but He is present in innumerable hearts at the same time. Reference Smriti Shastra, Vishnu is one and yet He is certainly all pervading. Vishnu is one and yet He is certainly all pervading. This is very difficult to understand. Krishna is only one, but He is present in innumerable hearts. There are so many living entities on this earth, including human being and all these other species, bird, animal, beast. Okay, even in dog eaters, chandals, everywhere Krishna is present. Everyone has, if he or she is the living entity, it means soul is there. So, wherever soul is there, Supersoul is also there. This is the proper understanding of a devotee. So, Krishna consciousness is the highest stage of trance. Trance means samadhi in yoga practice. Okay? It is also given in Smriti Shastra, Vishnu is one and yet He is certainly all pervading. So, Krishna is one, at the same time He is many. Okay? Okay? So, Krishna is one, but He is present in everyone's heart. Okay? So, chapter 6 Dhyan Yoga in 6.32 we will see. Sees equality. Okay, sees equality of all beings, tries to help everyone. No enemy, friend, distinction. Okay, so 6.32 is Atmaupamyena sarvatra samam pashyati arjuna sukham vayadi dukham sayogi paramo matah. So, he is a perfect yogi who by comparison to his own self sees the true equality of all beings in both their happiness and their distress. O Arjuna. So, the one who is perfect yogi sees everyone equal, whether he is a human being or chandal or dog eater or animal or beast. Why? Because Krishna is present everywhere in all living entities. Okay, so sees equality of all beings. It means what? Every living entity is same. whatever kind of living entity, human being, animal, rat, cat, hog, dog, whatever, tries to help everyone. No enemy, friend distinction. That lion is my enemy, human being is my friend, no distinction. Okay? So, how a yogi helps? How a yogi can help? Yogi always want that living entities should chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Yogi always want to make understand the living entities, the relationship between living entity and Krishna. Once you understand this, then you become perfect yogi. If you understand that Krishna is everything, you will automatically start worshipping Krishna. Okay, like in material world, if someone helps you, oh, you are a God, you are like God. At right time, you have to come and help me. Okay, this is the very normal thing that we start believing in a person like this. Okay, although it is a mercy of God only that particular person was sent by God to you so that he can help you. It is the mercy of God only. Okay, so we start respecting that particular person. But now you should start worshipping Krishna by that Krishna, it is the mercy of Krishna who sent that particular person to you for help. You may need to help again tomorrow, you may need day after tomorrow also. So Krishna will keep sending on such person to help you. Okay, the person who appeared first day may not come at third day, someone will else help you. Okay, but Krishna will start sending different person at different moment. But because Krishna feels happiness to serve his devotees. Devotee feels happiness to serve Krishna. Okay, so this is the reciprocation between devotee and Krishna. And true happiness is having, how a yogi helps? Having experienced that in external consciousness there is no happiness. Although we see that I have got so much money, I can enjoy now, I can go watch Bollywood movie, big star movie, multi-star movie. I can go to club and enjoy, but no. After going there, when you come back at home, you'll feel, oh, I lost so much money, but there was no enjoyment. Whereas if you chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, you will feel happiness from within. So, what is happiness? The happiness is which you get within. Okay? If you are not happy within, if you are just showing your happiness by dancing and by just laughing, like you go and watch Bollywood movie and enjoy, oh, this was the comedy movie, very good. No. That happiness is temporary. If you chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, if you worship Krishna, that kind of, you will get permanent happiness. A true happiness is only experienced in serving the absolute truth. And who is the absolute truth? Lord Krishna is the absolute truth. Lord Krishna is the supreme controller. Lord Krishna is supreme proprietor. Lord Krishna possesses all five opulences. Okay, if someone has got some strength, like Pahalwan, they have strength. So it is the very, in few quantity Krishna has given him the strength. But Krishna is the most powerful. Don't forget the fight between Kansa and Krishna. Kansa and Chanur, Balram, how they defeated, they were young boy. How it happened that they could defeat these wrestlers. So they are God, they are supreme controller, they possess all five opulences. Because of that five opulences, they could defeat Kansa, Chanur. They were all wrestlers. People used to fear to fight with them. Okay, whenever they see these wrestlers, they go away. But Krishna jumped into the ground and fought with them and killed them in the ground in front of the entire people. And they show how a young boy can kill a strong wrestler. So they were not ordinary human being, they were Supreme Lord Krishna. Lord Balaram is also Supreme Lord Krishna. So Lord Balaram is incarnation of Krishna only. Okay, so this is the beauty of Krishna. So Krishna possesses all five opulences. Then a true happiness is only experienced in serving the Absolute. A yogi tries to help everyone without distinction between friend and enemy. A true yogi always say that a friend, a human being, a dog, animal, beast, lion, or everyone is same. Why? Because Krishna is present in everyone's heart as Supersoul. This is the very important understanding. Yogi tries to help everyone without distinction between friend and enemy to become happy by turning their consciousness towards Absolute. They try to make them understand the relationship between living entities and Krishna. If you start understanding the relationship between Krishna and living entity, that is the proper understanding. That is the proper understanding. Okay. Yogi tries to help everyone without distinction between the, there are 6 opulences. Okay, I told you 5 opulences. So understanding of Krishna consciousness, yogi. So actions on the basis of understanding, aware of the real cause of happiness and distress by dint of his personal experience. Okay, the one who has faced suffering, a devotee has faced suffering, so he knows the difference between suffering and happiness. So it is the mercy of Krishna which will keep you in suffering and at the same time will keep you in happiness. So Krishna wants give you some experience so that you can understand others, you can help other living entities by explaining that. So if you have experience, you can explain it better. The cause of distress, forgetfulness of relationship with God. The cause of happiness. So what is the cause of suffering? Forgetfulness of Krishna. One forgets relationship between Krishna and living entities, that is the cause of suffering. And what is the cause of happiness? You know this. The relationship between Krishna and living entities, that is the cause of happiness. So knowing Krishna to be the supreme enjoyer, the supreme proprietor and the sincerest friend, you will not find better friend than Krishna. So Krishna is the best friend. So whenever you want to make friendship with Krishna. Krishna is the true friend. He will help you in every places, every moment. So actions on the basis of understanding. A Krishna conscious person is the best philanthropist and dearest servitor of the Lord, because he tries to broadcast the importance of Krishna consciousness, that is given in 18.69 Bhagavad Geeta. So nacha tasman manusyeshu. So he is the best yogi because he does not desire perfection in yoga for his personal benefit. He but tries for others also. This differentiates a pure devotee from a yogi only interested in personal salvation. The yogi tries to only personal salvation, but devotee wants to help other living entities to understand Krishna consciousness. Okay, so Prabhupada used to say the one who preaches is the perfect devotee, is the greater, better devotee than others. If you are preaching means what? You are making others to understand the relationship between Krishna and the living entities, the importance of Krishna, the pastimes of Krishna, okay, name, fame, all these things. So summary section D from 6.33 to 36. The necessity of controlling the mind in yoga practice. From 33 to 36, Lord Krishna acknowledges Arjuna's doubt that the turbulent mind makes the equal vision and practices of yoga difficult. Okay, so when you try to control your mind, the mind is flickering, always wandering here and there. It's very difficult to concentrate at one place. That's why yogi faces this difficulty. Okay, that's why Prabhupada says that engage your senses at right place. Automatically it will go away from the wrong place. Instead of that, yogi tries to control the mind, concentrate on Krishna. It's very difficult that, because mind is flickering. Okay, the Lord then assures Arjuna that control of the mind is needed and is possible only through constant practice and detachment. So you have to constantly chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and listen through your ears. If you chant and hears, that is the perfect kind of chanting or perfect way to keep concentration at one place. Whereas just a dry renunciation or dry thinking, sitting at one place, you want to control your mind. So mind is flickering, always wandering. It's very difficult to control that. Okay, so Arjuna, that control of the mind is needed and is possible only through constant practice and detachment. How? What is detachment? Wherever you are attached, if you are attached to material senses, detach from there and attach to Krishna. So attaching to Krishna is detaching to material world. Attaching to material world is detaching to Krishna. Okay, so both of the things are there. Okay, so next is 6.33. We'll see next time. So we'll stop over here. If you have any question, you can ask, or we'll stop. Srimad Bhagavad Geeta ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Okay, so no question, we'll stop over here. Vancha kalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhubhya evasya patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavabhyo namo namah. Hare Krishna.